Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Friday, the 9th of July. Continuing to follow McShane's reading plan, one of the readings for today is Psalm 144, a Psalm of David. And I was struck by verse 3, which says, "Lord, what are human beings that you care for them? Mere mortals that you think of them. They are like a breath. Their days are like a fleeting shadow." And that really struck me because our perspective is so seldomly like that. We're so self-centered, so humanistic. Everything revolves around us human beings and what we're doing and where we are and what's for our good. We very seldomly have that perspective of just how small and insignificant we actually are. And every now and again one gets a glimpse of that. There's a hill up in the north of the Kruger National Park near Shingwedzi Camp, where you can get out of your vehicle, go and climb on some rocks, and you've got this beautiful view. And inevitably we're there sort of in the middle of the day sometime, and you look out across this vast expanse, and there's nothing and nobody, and it's quiet and usually quite hot, and you have a sense of God's presence and a sense of wonder, but also a sense of your smallness, which is a good thing. There's also an illustration that I used when I was at the school to give the boys a sense of the scale of things and how small we actually are. And it's just to give them a glimpse of the solar system, let alone the universe. And you take the sun and say, if the sun's the size of a soccer ball, the earth's going to be the size of a peppercorn. And then you go down onto the field and you put the soccer ball down, you're saying the earth's going to be orbiting the sun, and it's going to be 23 meters, and you pace out 23 meters and put this teeny little peppercorn down there, and it virtually disappears into the grass, and you say, that's where the earth is going around the sun, and that's the scale. And you can see them begin to get a sense of just how small the earth is and how vast space is. And those are the kind of impressions one needs to have. And clearly David got that, and he says, God, you're beyond this. You're bigger than this. You are the Almighty. And we are this 8 billion little individuals on this teeny speck of peppercorn floating around an insignificant soccer ball star in the midst of this vast cosmos. And yet you notice us. Why? And that is one of the wonders of the faith, to say we don't know why. God does. But he does tell us that he notices us. And David began the psalm by saying, "Praise be to the Lord my rock, who sustains my hands for war, my fingers for battle. He is my loving God, my fortress, my stronghold and my deliverer, my shield in whom I take refuge." And so we need to recognize our smallness compared to the almost ununderstandable greatness of God. And yet to know that he is our loving God, our fortress, our Father, and our friend. Be blessed.